Good morning, everybody. How are you? My name is Chas. I am the business startup coach, and I am coming to you to teach you how to get started on social media. So I got a great series for you coming up in the next couple of days. Today we're going to talk about Facebook 101. Tomorrow we talk about Instagram and Canva. Then we will talk about how to get you set up on Zoom so you can do live trainings and connect with your clients really well. And then we will talk about Google and all the content that you can produce and how to produce the right content for your audience. And then we end the week off with a little pick-me-up with Cassandra, talking about how you can get yourself unstuck and really have a great mindset going into getting your business online. So you are here because you are ready to take your business online and you are just not exactly sure on what to do and how to do it. And you wish you were like, maybe your 15-year-old daughter who can just go on to Instagram one day and instantly get 1,500 followers. It's mind-blowing. But you're not. You're you have a great business idea, or maybe you've had to pivot in your business and now are moving it online, and you just want to know how you can get your business running online so you can continue making money when you can't maybe provide one-on-one service to your clients, or you want to expand your business just to sell more stuff online. So I'm here to teach you Facebook 101 today. So what I would like you to do, I'm going to share my screen a little bit with you today and over the whole course, so I can show you really the step-by-steps on how to navigate and what you could all get set up. So if you are just starting a business, I would like you to set up a Facebook business page. Okay, so we're going to set up a Facebook business page, and then we're going to set up a Facebook group. Okay, so there's a difference between the page and the group. And the group is more like a more cozy environment where you can get more intimate with your members and really build relationships and nurture those relationships and then sell to them. So all marketing is about grow, nurture, sell. I'm going to say that a whole lot in the next 5 days. Grow, nurture, sell. So you want to grow your audience, you want to nurture that audience, and then you're going to sell to them. So it doesn't matter what platform you're on, that's kind of like the flow. Because you think of it, I always like compare marketing to getting married, is that you never really get married the first time you meet somebody, right? So first you have to go through, the online dating things or speed dating things. I don't even know what people do nowadays. I'm just thankful I don't have to date anymore. But you have to find some people that you would like to date. Then you have to take the steps to approach that person and propose a time and a date where you could go out and get to know each other. And then you go through those series of dates where you deepen that relationship and you really decide if you know, like, and trust somebody. Something else I'm going to be saying the next few weeks and always. So you go through that dating process to see if you can know, like, and trust this person, so that maybe you would like to take it to a next step and deepen that commitment, whether it's moving in together or have babies or get married or whatever order you would like to go into. But at least you're then committing into that sale. See how I work the whole marketing into dating and relationships? And anyways, so yeah, you can expect people to buy from you the first time they hear from you. So the role of social media is to help grow your audience and to nurture them and to sell. Okay, so grow, nurture, sell. So we're going to grow our audience through Facebook pages first. Okay, so I'm going to just share my screen with you right now, and I'm going to take you to my business page. Okay, so this is my page that you can get yourself set up. So you will see all the things here on the side where you can get reviews. So reviews are very similar to like Google reviews. It helps improve how many people are seeing your page, and also just gives you some credibility, right? Just gives you some credibility. You can shop here. You will see all the photos and stuff that you post on your page and your videos. And this is where you can set up events. In groups, you can't set up events. So if you wanted to set up an event, like for this one, I have 5 days to getting your business online for beginners. Okay, new marketing to keep your business open. So events are ways that you can promote a specific class or a specific event, right? And you can then target ads to that, or you can share that all around social media. And it's another way to build your page, your audience as well. And then you'll have the groups down here. So these are the groups by my page. This is a business startup group. Okay, so to do this, to make a new page, the easiest way is to use this little drop down arrow. Actually, I'm going to take you like the way that I always do it. I just go to my home and go to pages. And then right at the very top, you'll see create new page. So these are the pages that I manage. And this is where you'll go. So you're going to start a business or a brand. I'm just going to take you to the next step. And then you name it, you give yourself a category that you're in, you know, something that is relevant to your business, you know, like if you're in fashion or you're in fitness, or if you're in nutrition, you can add those categories. So then you can just continue through that process. It's super easy to get your page set up. And so then la-ti-da, your page is set up. So when you're here, there's a couple things that you can do. So you can change, this is your URL. So this is what people will search for to find your page. So try to make this your URL as like Google friendly as you can. So keep it super simple and kind of like those key words that really describe what your business is. So if it's just your name, people won't necessarily know to search for your name because they don't know that you exist, right? So I chose a business startup coach because that's what I do. And so ideally, I would like people to go to Google and search for business startup coach, and then my page would show up on Google. And so, but just the plain business startup coach was not available. So I had to add the, and then I also had to have YYC. So I'm located in Calgary. I had to add YYC just because they needed something else there. So I was different. And, but yeah, so that is one way that you can increase your Google ranking as well. And is by making your URL customizable. And to do that, you just click on it. You can change, like it gives you instructions here. Oops. You can change your username in the page info section. Okay, and that is right at the top of your page. So moving to the top here, you'll see, I'm going to skip Ad Center for now because we're going to get into that later. Inbox, that's just your inbox. That's where your messages to your page come in. The events, we already showed you that. That is also on the left side. Any appointments, you can get it set up so that people can actually book appointments with you via Facebook. Super, super handy. And then you just link it with your Google Calendar or your Apple Calendar, whichever. You can also go into Insights, which I find like super interesting, and I'll really nerd out on this some days. It's because I like stats and I really like graphs. Never did very good in stats in university, but I really like them. Anyways, and so you'll see like these like actions and the percentages, and page previews went up. So I'm having a good week where it's actually looking like my percentages are going up. You'll see how many people you reached, organically, and how many from promotions. So I run ads to my page and to my group. And so yeah, you can see that like over 3 times, about 4 times, I don't know, whatever the math is, 4 times of people on my page were from ads. Okay, and so your responsiveness, what the heck, I'm down 10%. Oh man, page followers have gone up 600%. So those things are great. And then what you can see here is in your recent posts, you can see which are your most popular posts. And this is really good because once you start seeing what your more popular posts are, then you can continue posting more stuff like that. So like this one, how to get out of your own way. I actually now then turned that one into a blog and into an email to my audience because it got like a lot of reach and some fairly good engagement, right? And so that's just a little tip on the insights. You normally have to have, I believe, 100 followers to start getting those insights. So work on getting those followers. So speaking of which, how do you get followers? So what you can do is go share, and you can share it on your timeline, and just like you can share it in a group, you can share it in an event, you know, so there's different ways that you can share your page. So share it as often as you would like, just to get people to like your page, right? Doesn't hurt. Or you can just directly tag people in your post. Or you can actually just copy this URL, copy and paste that into your email, into your signature in your email, um, like all over the place. You could put that on your business card if you would like. Lots of different places that you can use that to help build your audience. Also, in your cover photo, which is right up here, you can change that to whatever picture you would like, and you can create that in Canva. So I'll talk about Canva a little bit more tomorrow. Sorry, just had to have a sip of coffee. And then, yeah, you can just edit that. You can add a description there if you would like. That could take people to your website, which is great. I have not done that. That's shocking. Anyways, yeah, so that is your page. You can edit your services. So this is where you can add in what you do. And what I find is really helpful is learn from Facebook. You know, if you're on Facebook, take all the things that Facebook teaches you and do them, because Facebook like controls it, right? So why not learn from Facebook? So if you want to get more page likes, do the things that Facebook tells you to do. So click on this, and you know, this one, of course, is an ad that will promote it. So this is what's going to then promote it. And maybe now is a good time where you can get in. Yeah, we'll talk about ads. Cancel ad. I do not want to do that right now. Okay, so before we get into ads, and then to create a post, you simply, it's just like your home news feed. Just type a post, add a picture. Pictures and videos always increase your viewership. Always, always, always include a picture and or a video. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so now let's get into ads. So I'm not going to teach you how to do ads right now because it can get quite complex. But I would like you to set up your business manager and use the drop down arrow there, and it'll take you to the business manager. And so this is where you can manage your ads. I have mine all set up under my personal account for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, so then you can create ads from here. This is probably the best place where you can create your ads, just so, yeah, you can just better manage them. You can target ads. So I'm just going to take you through a couple just basics just to show how you can target. Okay, so yeah, so we're looking for brand awareness. And you can set your budget here. So there's no way I'm spending $25 a day, but I could spend $5. Okay, keep this as it is for now. And I just want to show you where you can set your audience. So you can name this audience, which would be up here. And then here your audience size, like this is 24 million people. That's fairly broad. So I'm going to narrow it down to, you go under locations, and let's go Alberta, Canada. Okay, so now it dropped down to 2.8 million people. Fantastic. Let's go just women. Okay, 1.5 million people. Now I like to work with people ages 35 to 55. See, so I'm getting less and less people, which means that I'm more targeted, which is always a good thing. So then maybe I want to target people who like fitness, or maybe who are fitness trainers. So I will click on that. So now that's less than 1,000 people who identify themselves as women, as fitness trainers on Facebook, living in Alberta. So maybe they like wine. Okay. Look, that jumped huge. Now I have 250,000 people. So I'm just showing how you can target your audience so that you are spending your money more effectively to reach the people that you want to reach. And so I'm just going to stop sharing right now. And so, which always takes me back to knowing your target market. And yeah, knowing your target market and being on the platforms that your target market is on, and then creating content that is targeted to your audience, right? And so everybody needs to target, because if I'm trying to target everybody in Calgary, it's just simply not going to happen, right? Not everybody needs a business coach. Not everybody wants to start a business. So you have to target people who are interested in what you're doing. So not everybody is interested in fitness. Not everybody is, wants to eat cupcakes. Don't know why, but they don't, right? So target your audience and be on the social media platforms that they are on. So speaking of which, now when we start a group, there's two things. I want you to start a group, and I want you to get engaged in other groups. So I want you to get engaged in the other groups of where your target audience is. So if your target audience likes fitness, then join some fitness groups. So there's tons of groups on Facebook, and just start engaging with people. Post in there, not salesy. You want to just build relationships. Get people to know that you exist and that you're not just a selling machine. Okay, so get people to know, like, and trust you so that eventually they will buy from you, right? So you have to build that rapport first, right? Build the rapport. So get to know people in different groups. So try to join like a couple. Maybe if you make cupcakes, then you can maybe join some moms groups and see what kind of like ideas people like, or for birthday cakes or cupcakes, or like, would you, and then you could post something like, would you prefer vegan cupcakes or gluten-free cupcakes, and just see what people want, so you can provide the best thing that they would like. And so join groups and get engaged with them and get to know people, because that's how you are going to grow your audience, and then you can invite them to your group. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again with you to show you how to start a group. Okay, let me just go back to my personal newsfeed. Leave this page, don't need to save. Alrighty, so let's go to groups. Actually, let's go to your page first. go to your page, then go to groups and create group. Okay, so just create it. You're going to set up the same thing basically as, well, not quite the same. You are going to use a profile picture and you are going to use a cover photo. But here's where I want you to keep it as private. So that's the benefits of being in a group, is that you keep things private, so that not everybody on Facebook knows what you're talking about. So this way you can talk about how much you hate your job and not have your boss hear about it, right? And so yeah, you can do privacy or private or public. Keep it private. So, but you want to keep it visible so that people can still search for your group and they can see that that group exists, but they can't join it yet. Okay? I don't want to start a group. So I'm going to X out of here, but I'm going to let you go ahead and do that. And you're going to come to a point where it asks you questions. So I'm going to get into my group right now, and I'm going to show you, so you can see who your members are, but where are my questions? I always get to this on my phone. It's really interesting. Some things will be different on your phone than what they are on your computer. So anyways, when you're setting up, you will have the opportunity to, you will get the opportunity to set up, like, I think it's 3 to 5 questions that people have to answer in order to be part of your group. So do that. So maybe it's like, what brings you to this page? What challenges are you having? And how did you find this page or this group? And, you know, so those are some questions that you might ask. And it just helps you do a little bit more research of who the people are who are coming into your group. Anyways, so that is Facebook 101, super fast. I am always here to answer more questions and to really take you through. My one-on-one group, or one-on-one coaching program is really good for people who are just starting, to bring clarity and to be creative on how to set all these things up. So I do offer that, and I only have room for 2 people each new month, just so I can provide the best service to you. And what we would do in coaching is that we would get all these things set up for you, and show you exactly how to do that, go through your target audience, work on your messaging, and get you making, you know, $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Like, that would be great, wouldn't it? Anyway, so if you are seeing this, send me a message if you are interested. If not, stay tuned. Tomorrow is Instagram and Canva, where we'll show you how to make all those pretty pictures that you can use on Instagram and on Facebook. And Instagram is a great new way that you can direct message people to help nurture your audience. Anyways, any questions, please ask. Always here to help, and have a great day. Bye.